Hello YouTube! Hi! Hello, hi! Long time no see. Well, almost a week. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing good, all people. Yeah. Today we will be reacting to Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi searching for word that does not exist. I got the idea of reacting to it because I saw many people reacting to it and stuff, but never watched the videos because I wanted to react to it myself. So yes, here we are with it. Also, I heard that it's inspired by the King in Yellow book, I think. So yeah, if it is, then that's honestly great. I did finish reading King in Yellow recently, so yeah, that will be fun. So yeah, let us get into the video. Well then, let us go to the video. Also, I can see already that we should turn left on the crossroads. That's a good idea, of course. Let's turn left on the crossroads when we get there.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
No, I will turn left.
This is the first line in a book that
Like,
Avery claims
you know,
he did not write.
If you give me a crossroads and give me a decision, oh hey, you can have, let's say it will be dark on left it will be, big titty good GF, and on the right one will be good life. I will take the left, Who wouldn't want big titty good GF?
2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded
Mayo.
a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place,
or single player
and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left.
I want to turn left.
Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world.
Okay.
At the crossroads, don't turn left.
I will.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't
I'm turning left right now.
At the crossroads, don't turn left. Over and over.
Why not,
followed by a sequence of numbers. And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The
maybe someone
are strange,
made it before.
It's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling. But the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about.
What kind of code is that?
Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to
imagine it's pages of some book.
Is that it? A strange one-off YouTube video
because
and a dead end?
Let me pause it for a second. I heard that it's like inspired by the King in Yellow. Yep. Good
quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing.
Also, wait a second. Couldn't it be like similar to this, like code for this thing? Redstone and stuff? Maybe? I don't know.
It, if there is more than one, you get a string. A string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive that when you enter takes you to a folder. And this is where the true mystery begins. The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist.
Oh boy. Lovely. let's go to
Opening the
Cartago.
video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same
1 hour
spot Avery
long.
was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this.
Wait, he's strip mining wrongly.
The wall, but
He's
when he
lining it up. Yeah, he should be mining it where the torch is if he wants to have it symmetrical.
He finds
but no,
this.
he goes 1 block away from it. A cave. Congrats.
Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this.
What? I don't see anything.
It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer we can see what it is.
Lush cave?
Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag, because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either, and when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's
Lush
only
cave
when he heads
exists?
back down the cave
Unless
does
it's
he see
before
it.
Lush Cave.
A tree. Avery approaches the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is,
like Lush
it
Cave?
isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit, and we get a better look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree.
Good idea.
And he
Mine
does,
tree.
with no problem. It looks just like a normal
Just
tree.
cut it all
except
down.
Normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery.
I would say that it's
across
Lush Cave,
more
but
shrubs and
no,
even more trees.
it's man-made.
And even more moss.
Or,
he pauses
you know.
to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird. We've only seen stone. And I guess he's right. The walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point, though, Avery's wish gets granted, and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
What the? Damn. The trees are weird, but can you imagine making a base in this place? Oh, that cool. That would be nice. Having a base here. I'm better at making bases. Mainly I do like cubes and stuff. I'll try to make it symmetrical and failing at it. But damn, imagine having base here. That could be great. That could be nice. There's big ass base. Also, if he went here, if you can see here, this looks like copper staircase. Or is like copper box and staircase up.
Stops for several long seconds, just
definitely
taking everything
live here.
in. The room is a giant cave of green with strange, unnaturally large
it's not natural terrain.
Staircase on the back wall.
But why are you censoring the name?
Massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and from closer up, we can see a tunnel right between the massive
it's a tunnel. I
Avery
see. It looked like a copper
staircase for a few minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build. And we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees stacked on trees.
So it's not a tree.
Mud and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain
heaven for me, I guess.
Doesn't generate naturally, so who made it, and how does it just appear in Avery's world?
But damn.
Well, if there's any answer
must have taken a long time to make this.
It's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room. Avery walks through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind him every few steps, but of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way.
Why doesn't he have subtitles on? Huh?
Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
Well, run!
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Then all torches turn off. Let's go! Come on.
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is.
Run!
But I already heard you in the...
Oh! Well, I would run. Help. Why did you not run?
I'm not scared of a game.
I would be. I would be. I wonder if this is like. Oh, this looks so nice too. Oh, cool. Can you? Oh, hey, there's something down. Why are you just drowning yourself, Plosky? Is that moss? No.
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt...
compelled?
Compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed.
It could be.
Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder. If you remember, there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure. This seems okay.
Maybe some wrong.
But remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories?
Is this
you may have also noticed
not
that I can't
Avery's?
Explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but
the skin is different. The skin is different. It's a different person. I already have the male has the slime, but that was a knight.
Now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage. And
is it Ivory, or are we seeing someone else?
In this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world.
But is it
Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation.
Brusky. Turn left. It's a crossroads. Turn left.
He burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel. He continues to navigate through the dark
Welcome
water,
to the crossroads.
Going for the
Gojia.
no end in sight. until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it.
Cave noise.
The same sound as when the whispers played previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Cool.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally, he rolls the dice.
Yeah.
The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left.
Of course you go left.
Continues. Getting narrower.
On the crossroads turn left, of course.
And narrower.
Unless it's one block. You can go through one block.
And narrower.
It's only 2 blocks so far.
Until finally...
Oh. Oh, what's that? Is that a crack? It's a crack.
He finds himself in the oasis.
Nice.
Avery looks around the room, strangely almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see. For a moment, he pauses.
You know, you can leave.
Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that. But I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What he can't avoid doing is loading the chunk.
Mate. Like, I get it, you want to explore it, but if you're, you know, if you want to leave, you can easily leave. You have enough wood here around, you have the trees, just cut them down, make an axe, you already have axe, cut it down and leave through the crack.
He chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple. Set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
That's footsteps.
It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances, while Avery was walking in our original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him. Stopping just a fraction of a second.
You could say that it's delayed sound,
but okay, if something is somehow really following Avery in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself?
Also, what kind of trap is this?
Exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed.
I see.
The trap is set. Now it's time to explore.
That makes sense. Also, he's out of food. But it looks nice, honestly. Oh, with the distance. Oh. He looks nice. You know how much work it had to be done to build all this?
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange trees. Everywhere he looks, there's nothing.
Maybe wrong hole?
Until, just in the corner of the screen, there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking. Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far.
Third?
What? Where? Third sign? I've only seen this one, but it turns out he's right.
Oh, yeah.
Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied, and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius.
Nice. That's okay. That's
said, he returns to the lake to check on his contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection.
And hey, now you're on peaceful, so nothing should be dead.
Before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me. But I'm not taking any chances.
Also, no.
The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Here's the question. Couldn't it like spread when he got back, though? Like, you know, he got back, he mined the chest, but it should be still loaded in the chunk, or was it on the, you know, next one? Huh. Well, if you say so. Okay.
Maybe I am scared.
No! I would already afford the game. Nah, I'm joking. Maybe. That way. That other sign was pointed head on. Okay, cool, but why are you playing this kind of music? I hope that I will not need to mute this, because I don't want a copyright. I already have enough of them. Well, not basically, like, you know, I'm not muting it. Let's hope it's not copyrighted. Well, I would, you know, I don't know. Why did he mine down?
Avery walks through a tunnel which quickly turns into a maze.
Oh, lovely.
And slowly but surely, dead end after
you know,
dead end.
Just go by the...
Avery
just stay on the left, and you will get there one day. Cool. I'm sorry, I'm just loving the music because I really have no idea if it's like, you know, copyrighted or not. And I...
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap.
Cool.
And smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following
it's
him,
smarter than much.
it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the charge. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery.
Did you check
the whispers
if it's a
in
player?
this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world
But how did you
is,
know to
it's
under the tree?
leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze into another giant room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it. Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought.
Cool. And the song, please.
From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I...
Guess who accidentally stopped the recording? Me!
of anything, and
anyway,
plugging it into a cipher
I wanted to stop
gives
on,
me no ideas
you know,
either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever.
I just wanted to stop on this, like, look at all of that. I don't know how you decipher that cipher, like, maybe try to find some, you know, go left, go right from the... You know,
code is, there's unfortunately no way that I or Avery can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then...
Got it. Okay.
He gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this? Efficient.
Just break it. Yeah, like, I don't care, just break it. Like, screw you.
And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name.
No.
This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is...
But why... Did he get back and block it? Like, because the wall wasn't destroyed.
Clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person, and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching, as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Damn! Definitely, I will live here. Yes. I know that me and my friends would live here. Definitely friends, because they love to live in the hole. But, you know, you need some gold and stuff, because they live as dwarves, basically. Abandoned... Oh. I see. I see. The shores of Carthago. I wonder what kind of poem it was, because I can think of some. It looks nice. Like, honestly, people are so creative with these builds, you know. I'm not so creative. I would just make a square block from oak wood, and that's all. That's my house. Put some, you know, glass as a windows, and that's all. Or just, you know, make a hole in the ground or the side of mountain. Do you have any gold? He doesn't have any gold on him, so he could, you know, throw a gold into the fountain. Nugget or, you know, normal. You're gonna use the iron. You know. It's the wishing fountain, isn't it? So will we learn anything interesting from this village? Come on, give us at least one book that will explain some stuff to us. Oh, it's from Moonstone. I love that. Or not Moonstone, you know what I mean, Endstone. I love Endstone so much. Like, let me pause it for a second. Whenever I build something, I always go for the Endstone bricks and deep slate bricks. Like, together, like the black and almost white. It looks great. Really great. Now I'm also putting in the underside smooth bricks. Nice too, honestly, as a combination. Cool, you're in a fountain. Why are you destroying the fountain? That will end badly for you. Secret entrance in the fountain? No. Well, dig down then, I guess.
It's empty.
And
this
underground?
village is strange. It's clearly abandoned, if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord lives, you can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty.
Well,
there's no path
gold,
to take from there. So
it's the
is
king
this the
in
final
yellow,
area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him?
No.
I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
And he will find it soon. Probably, if I had to guess. Huh? Isn't that a hole in the... There is a hole in the wall. No? Oh no. Huh? Yeah. Is it? That looks almost like a hole in the wall. Or... Oh no. It's a tower? Again with the music. Like, it's cool and all that he includes the music, but I would prefer to know if it's copyrighted or not. Because, you know... No. It's a church. Or a chapel. Of course it's a church or a chapel. How could it not be church or a chapel? Like, I'm definitely enjoying the video. Even if my tone sounds, you know, different than you would expect, but yeah. No! He destroyed the pot. There's a hole. Oh no, it's a hole out. And yeah, I did lower the volume. That's the logical thing for me to do. Is that a no. No, I thought it was a reverse hopper on top of it. But can you even make a reverse hopper? You know that the hopper would be atop? Oh, no music. A trap door! Nice. I'm not... Are there sugar boxes? No, that's smooth stone slab. Another music though. I'm not really muting it, I guess. But there's a book. Reading time. Oh, that's an interesting way to make a chair.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already here. It's watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better.
You cannot leave.
He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Would you continue or would you turn back if you read that? Is that walking or crawling? Or fire? Anything on the carpet? Crunching from the left. What? What's that sound? Walking or crunching sound. What is that sound? How about you block the door off? Huh? Go back, block the door off. Right? Okay. Oh. He is the proper crossroads. You know where you need to go? Left. Turn left at the crossroads. So, well, technically, if you saw a void spilling out into your world on one side of the crossroads, would you go there? Did he promise you the god GF? Victory god GF? If yes, I'm going there. Hello. Well, it's void, not darkness. But I wanted to say, hello, darkness, my old friend. Like, you know, cannot be destroyed, huh? Did you try throwing something at it? Like, if it's really void or if it's like solid or not? It's the mold. Oh! Wait. It said something, didn't it? The inventory said something. Wait, let me check. Like, I cannot read it, but you know. I'm sorry, but I'm going back. Could this spell something? That definitely will spell something. Lively. Like, lamp, inksac, wine, netherrack. This definitely spells something. B and name Equi? What? Oh. Abbey. That's definitely spelling something. But I will have to wait for Wi-Fi to tell us. It is Wi-Fi, right? I guess so. That's spelling something. But I have no idea what. Into the darkness we go. Go, become one of them all. The space mode. Oh. Here's the question. Did this dude get the yellow sign? Did he get the yellow sign or not? Well, I hope you have the yellow sign, dude. Or you will not have that much enjoyment from this. Oh, hey, lovely. Hey there, King in Yellow. Probably. How are you doing on this fine day? Well, anyway, time for our protagonist here to get crazy. Because that's what happens. Like, I would love to know what's behind that door. I think some people maybe somehow found out. Who knows? Well, anyway. Time to go to the right one, right? And that will lead you outside, if I have to guess. If this leads him outside, that's a normal cave. Wait. It did lead him back to his house.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads,
turn left.
At the crossroads,
turn
left.
left.
At the crossroads, don't turn left.
And
the footage ends. Right there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world. How? It shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine.
Yeah.
Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and has been playing on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly, what was behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand.
Give him visions of future?
Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Oh! Yeah. I'm getting shivers, normally. Part 2? Part 2? Will there be part 2? Let's hope there will be part 2. Holy hell. Oh, this was good. Definitely. Like. Wi-Fi's subscribe. Yep, definitely great video. And definitely great incarnation of the, well, can I say incarnation? Adaptation of the King in Yellow. Honestly great. I recently finished reading it, only, you know, it's just 4 chapters. Or wait, I will say it. Why am I saying this when I will? You know, usually my intros are recorded after the video, so so I will tell it in the intro. But yeah, if you enjoyed my reaction, which was as always, you know, we know already, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, the usual. And if you didn't like it, you know, dislike button, you know, it's, I will not press it, but you know, I dislike this video. And don't forget to type in the comments. Grr, I cannot believe you're a guy. Your reaction was bad. But yeah, thank you for watching my reaction. If you got to this part, thank you. Maybe you could type something. Let's say yellow. Let's type yellow if you got to this part. Please comment yellow. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you at next time. Bye-bye. Bye.